So, good morning out there. A quick live in this morning. Meanwhile, I'm writing new songs in the background. Maybe post a little um, former version or um, the first layouts on my Facebook and social media soon. It's a song that says maybe concerts, hits, jams. What proclaims my uh, tape series or my release in series, my music study and founding series and artist series at the moment. So stay tuned for that if you like. I think it's a great song, a song about um, yeah, became an artist yourself and proclaims like the tape says, life as a foundist, the life as a musician, and yeah, who I am and who I be as musician and what I do as musician and how I live as musician. So this is my new tape or CD or my new release collection, if you like. So stay tuned for it with couple of new um, composition um, foundings or inspirations. Let's see about that. Came up with an idea of 797 7474. So let's see about that. Let's see about that. Yeah, back on my track that I started with the Canon 5D. This morning I'll just do a quick live, like I said, because recorded a lot on my field recording advice and picking out new pictures and write new songs, thinking about new lyrics. So we have the Canon 5D recorded to my um, or the guitar recorded to my Canon 5D, and then I put it into my Cubase, mastered a little bit about my outboard rig, and now it's about to set drums to my instrumental, and that was the status so far. With trying out drums. What is a beautiful beautiful idea, I think, a beautiful take. Like I said, it reminds me a bit on the Bloodhound Gang. Maybe they have a similar recording idea. The guitar sounds a bit um, the same. Maybe they're working with similar guitar makers and yeah, recording tools. So I think a very cool great sound, very clear and radio and professional. Then I came up with another idea as a chairman idea, um, because having professional drums, sometimes you can have some, like I said, sample CDs, drum libraries that people puts together in big studios and produce them and give them out as samples to buy. Kind of this what I did. A couple of sample CDs. They have great kicks and snares on it. Great drum loops. A great drum loop is, I think, something. I think a string or similar single played instruments um, can be played maybe great for home recording device. If you have a great drummer in a studio, I think this is something, maybe something different. Like you have a really good guitar player instead of having a guitar plug into it. A plugin is cool, that emulates or try to duplicate a great guitarist. Can be, I think, great for some pop productions or for some music productions. It has to, of course, to figure out with your ears if this is a picture, a sound picture that makes sense, if this is a sound picture of reality, um, or sounds it kind of um, unreal, kind of, okay, this sounds not really like a guitarist, it sounds like an maybe a synthesizer that tries to emulate a guitarist, etc., etc. So this is something you have to decide for your own ears. But in terms of drums, I think it's the same. If you have a good drummer that really is a professional drummer, plays a drum groove. Of course, sometimes I think maybe a bit more live than you can do it, or you do it on your keyboard sometimes. I think this is not for towing, it's just for analyzing. If you have a professional drummer, um, he has the muscles or billet in his arms. Um, he has the groove in its hands. He has the really tools that is drums and articulations. What a computer or a PC, I think sometimes um, um, cannot really translate or emulate. Can be. It has to decide by your own ears. But I think if you have a good guitarist, it's maybe a bit more live than having a computer that emulates a guitarist. So um, I put it some samples to it, manipulate them later on. Let's see about that. And I put a bass line first, little and a bass line too, just for love of it, because it sounds that great. Great bass line. Let's see about that. Think a first great idea towards a whole different sound of um, um, of CDs of the past. I think it came a lot of gain towards, of course, a couple of euros in new equipment. If this is for need, I don't know really, but I think it's joyful to listen to. It's something new. It's very clear. It's very strong now. Yeah, let's see about that. Maybe combining those and cut the loop into or slice the loop into pieces. So I think I have a yeah. So it's slowly but surely and radio standard kind of sound later on with some effects or more. Um, yeah, very beautiful. Collected the sound now over a couple of years, and it seems to pay off. What I found out, and there's a beauty about it, if I record my guitar at the moment, and I do it a lot of on my mobile phone or on my cell phone. Um, it's a beauty. It's a beauty study that I think gain is not that important. Not that important, um, except from the music you do. Of course, this is radio music, like in hip hop music. You need the big drums, or this is what the speakers is telling you. Shocking kind of having a big wave file that comes out of your speakers that turns you on. This kind of an opera singer. I combine or um, yeah, mirror or scale out what the big kick in hip hop is maybe the voice of an opera singer. So I think in certain types, gain is not that really that important. If you enjoy the music, you can have a great record studio for I don't know 100 or 200 euros, or just pick out your cell phone and put it in a great room, or put it on the street somewhere where you have a great ambience. And if you have a cool take, if you have cool mellow or riff or singing voice, um, you can do great stuff with it. So this is I think this is very beautiful. You don't have to have a lot of um, yeah money or um, that big studios to make great hits, because if you dial out your own listening experience, you listen the big studios like you listen maybe some lo-fi or some yeah maybe lower gained music at the same time. So it's hard to say what's the best song, what's the best studio. It depends on yeah your own daily needs and listen habits kind of. So yeah, this is, I think is a beautiful thinking that even on your cell phone you can do great music, or you can record great music. At least in my listen experience and my um, yeah musical or musicians um, proclaiming kind of. Yeah, stay tuned for more. I think we have a beautiful idea to it. Let's see how it gets enhanced. Stay tuned for more if you like. like I said all the time, this is not for any device or give out structures or give out paths. This is just me. This is my own experience in my own trade as a musician, under God, if you like. So do yours, do your beliefs, do your thing. It's all good. It's just my own personal experience and more. Have a great morning. Thanks for tuning in, and bye bye.